Today's episode of the Just Keep Swimming podcast is brought to you by Audible. Audible is an online audiobook and podcast service offering over 10,000 books and the ability to listen to your favorite podcasts, including the Just Keep Swimming podcast. I personally use Audible all the time and suggest you take a listen to Intentional Living by John C. Maxwell. In this book, Mr. Maxwell shares his story on how he was able to live a noble and purposeful life and gives you tips and tricks so you can do the same. So please start your 30-day free trial now at www.audibletrial.com/JKS podcast, all lowercase. Again, that is www.audibletrial.com/JKS podcast. And if you have any more questions or concerns for the Just Keep Swimming podcast, you're always welcome to reach out to us on Facebook or at Instagram at justkkeepswimming_podcast, or you can email us at jkspodcast702@gmail.com. And with that out the way, let's dive into it. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, and welcome to the Just Keep Swimming podcast. This is your friend, your boy, your host, Mr. Adrian Jackson, and we back at it again with another great episode for you. And y'all know who's with me. It's the man, the myth, the legend. It's Mr.
Twa. Yeah, what's good, bro? How you be?
Doing good. How about yourself, bro?
I'm ready for tonight, even though I'm tired as hell.
Hey, nah, I feel it, man. You look fly.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, fly than I am. I'm with all these busted slippers.
Hey, you at home, bro. You relaxing.
Right, exactly. It's my costume.
Right.
Yes. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we have a very special guest and another very special episode coming for you guys today. You already know this episode is sponsored by Audible. Go check out your book if you haven't got it yet. But yes, bringing to the microphone is a very special guest. A legend himself in his own ways, of course, always. We can bring in Mr. Yatta, Mr. Unk, to the microphone. Yatta, how we doing today?
We good. How y'all doing?
Chilling.
Good, man.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us today. We truly appreciate you taking the time out your day and coming over and hanging out with us.
Hey, thank you for having me, for sure.
Yeah.
Glad to be breaking you in on your first podcast.
Yeah, I see. But it's all good. I'm here for it.
Yeah, exactly. So I had I was always thinking about, like, what episode can I do to get you on here? And it kind of just clicked the other day of, like, yo, he has transitioned from one side of the country to another side of the country and really made a life out here. So I kind of just want to talk about, like, the whole experience of you moving from Maryland to Vegas, pretty much.
Right.
And really understanding how that goes. So I'm just going to start off with a very basic question on why. Like, why'd you move way out here for?
Well, before we get started on those questions, I want to first congratulate you two on this podcast.
Appreciate it.
Because I remember when y'all was talking about it, then it got implemented, and then y'all over 100 episodes in now.
Yeah.
I just want to say I'm proud of y'all for this.
Appreciate that.
Thank you.
Right, you know what I'm saying? Thank you.
Yes.
And thank you for having me on. But yes, why? Opportunity is the bottom line. It was an opportunity out here that wasn't happening back home, and I guess we get into that.
So what opportunity?
Yeah, I'm just, you might as well just dive into it. Like,
right,
what opportunities we talking?
So back home, I was got my degree, was working. Back home in D.C., it's a lot of federal government jobs, federal government money. And it's a lot out there, you know, you can tap into it. Prince George's County is, actually I don't know if it still is, but it was one of the wealthiest black counties in America. And that's because of federal government money, pretty much. So there's a lot to get into out there, but I didn't tap into that. And because I didn't tap into that, I had to seek other opportunities. And the opportunity presented itself out here. So I came out here. And it's worked out so far.
And I truly understand that, man. That's how I feel about school and going to Reno for school, pretty much. Like, I had opportunity out here in Vegas, but it was like, let's go somewhere else where the other opportunities are at. You know,
Right.
find something new, something different.
Different perspectives. Too.
Yeah, exactly.
Bring
different.
back home if you want to.
Yes, different nature for sure. So, what is some of your biggest difficulties from moving from Maryland to Vegas? Like, what's some of the biggest difficulties you had so far?
It hasn't really been any difficulties. I will say I miss people back home. Like the fact that my family or friends back home.
Of course.
That's where I came from. I've been there for 20, 30 years. Of course, it's hard to uproot from that, but I don't want to say it's difficult other than that.
Really?
To me, anyway. You know what I'm saying? I got faith, so I feel like I'm good anywhere. I can make a life anywhere. Put me in the jungle, I'm gonna come back fed. You know.
I love that.
Yeah, that's kind of beautiful because I've been like kind of incorporating like that ideology, especially since I started going to therapy again. God saved me, and I mean, He has my back at all times. He doesn't forsake me, so why am I worried about any position that I'm in, good or bad? Like, we're going to be okay at the end of the day.
Right. Exactly.
I mean, that's the biggest thing with me. My mom, she's a minister. You know what I'm saying? She's an author. I was raised in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? So it's in me. And if that's my base, you know what I'm saying? If God is my base, then I don't really fear too much.
Right.
I mean, I fear not pleasing Him the most, but
But that's the fear of God.
yeah, right. So I mean, the transition wasn't. It was a hard decision, for sure. But making it. Well, no, I came out here before I made a decision. So my aunt Gwen died, right? And the funeral was in California. And back home, I wasn't working at the time. You know what I'm saying? I had lost my job, and that was part of the decision for coming out here, the opportunity. So I wasn't working at the time. My mom was like, "Why don't you represent our family at the funeral in California?" So I came out to Bakersfield. That's where the funeral was, if she was. And Angie was out there, your mom. And, we went to the funeral, you know what I'm saying? It was good to see her. And Angie was like, you ain't doing nothing. Why don't you just come to the house for you out here? You might as well. So I was like, you're right. And
That's when you popped up.
Right. I came at the house, stayed for like a couple weeks, maybe more than that. But while I was out here, I was still, researching things, and was like, maybe something could work out here, because everybody needs accountants. This is like, they say it's the second oldest profession that everybody needs.
Everybody needs a numbers punch, bro.
Right. So I'm like in Vegas, there's nothing but numbers in this city, so it should work out. You know what I'm saying? It should be perfect fit.
Right.
So, and I mean, of course, that made it easier too, but me being out here for them few weeks, just seeing how the lay of the land was, and it helped me out a lot.
Right. No, and I think that right there is probably like a big help too. The idea that Evangeline was out here, you got family out here already.
Yeah. Right. I mean, of course, that was a big help. I mean, that made the move. I was looking at other places to move to, but
What other places?
I really like Houston. I really like California, of course, because I felt like my dad from Bakersfield, like I was saying earlier, he made the trek from Bakersfield to DC. And I was born in DC, so it felt like it's time to get out of DC. So
Make the trek back.
Feel like I'm making a trek back. So California was on my list.
Yeah.
And then, but California it's just expensive, man. Especially if it's just coming from, if you ain't got much, you're coming from nothing pretty much. Unless you're gonna go out there and act, I guess all the actors say that. Come out there and slept in my car and then blew up 50 million.
Right. Just because
I'm not an actor, so
right.
I'm just out here trying to make it. But Vegas was close enough.
Yeah.
And it was good at the time. You get a house out here at that time. You get a house out here for like $200-300. Of course, it's bad now after COVID, but
Yeah.
COVID, Raiders, all that.
Yeah. Are we getting a Six Flags too, or some type of amusement park out here? I forgot what it was, but
Six Flags.
it's either Six Flags or Knott's Berry or something. Yeah.
I heard about the Oakland A's, but another theme park though.
Yeah, we're getting a theme park, and that's why I was like, yeah, that's cool, but
Where do you
traffic,
put that
bro.
at?
Like at the Mountain's Edge, I think, somewhere in that southwest area.
I mean, we got the desert for it, I guess. So.
Right.
You're right. They're trying to put everything on the strip. The A's, if the A's come here, they're gonna be on the strip, pretty much. But what do you got? 3? That would be 3 stadiums in pretty much one place.
In one place, bro. Like that, and that's why I don't go to the strip no more. Because after a while, like you used to be able to get on the strip and get off the strip. Mm-hmm. Now it's like it's a struggle both ways.
To go past the strip.
Go past the strip. Like I know, I'm not gonna share none of my secrets because I know the secrets. My apologies. But I'll be using all the back streets to get on the strip now, bro. Last time I took like Flamingo over the bridge or anything like that. I've been coming down Dean Martin or something like that. I'm just super ducked off.
Shoot. I'll give you one tip. Just go down MLK until you hit like Okie area and then ride in. Because that's when I used to work at Aldo back in 2018, 2019. That's how I got there every single time and then got right back out. I never took the freeway.
That works too, yeah.
Right, y'all vets. When I first got down here, everybody was telling me everybody that lived here was like, I don't go to the strip. I don't go to the strip. I'm like, y'all crazy? This place is where it's popping. And after the first couple of years, I'm like, I don't go to the strip.
and that's what it is. It's like everybody does that. It's my coworker, shout out Tiffany. She came out from Ohio. Same thing. Y'all don't go to the strip? And I'm like, no, nigga, I stay far as away from the strip as possible. Like,
shoot, downtown's enough too. Like that's the minimum at the moment I'll go to, or the maximum. I'm not trying to go on the strip anymore.
No, I fully agree, bro.
Right, I don't even want to go downtown anymore. I work downtown, so I don't even want to. It's one of them things.
Right.
You work places. Everybody used to work at Burger King. Like, you eat Burger King? Just a long time ago. Back when everybody used to work fast food. As soon as they started working Burger King, you like Burger King? Nope. Hate it. I hate it.
That's how I feel. I used to work the plaza downtown, so it's like, you go to downtown now? No. I'm tired of downtown. Like, I used to walk. You walk in Fremont for fun. I used to walk Fremont for lunch. You know what I'm saying? Like to go find food. I walked Fremont Street, so it was like,
that's deep.
Yeah, I'm over that. So is there like, I'm always curious of this. Is there like a difference in the people or the vibe from East Coast to West Coast? Like, I know Vegas is a unique place. Like, we're not as West Coast as Cali, or what do you think West Coast think Cali? LA, at the Bay, but like we're still West Coast though at the end of the day. So it's like, do you feel like a vibe difference or difference in people?
It's definitely, West Coast has always had the chill vibe. I mean, they're known for that. Especially California. They're known on the East Coast for that.
Yeah. 'Cause I mean,
East Coast is hustle and bustle. Well, the East Coast starts from New York and then trickles down. You know what I'm saying? All the cities are pretty close together. So you can go from here to LA is 4.5 hours, something like that, driving.
Yeah, 4-hour drive.
In 4.5 hours, I can go from DC to Philly to Jersey to New York. I can go 4 major cities in 4, right?
That's crazy. I did not know that.
It's a lot more close together, so it's a lot more hustle and bustle. You know, it's not to say it's not hustle on the West Coast side, because you got to hustle in LA, but the vibe is just more chill. The people are just more chill. You know, it's on the East Coast. It's
money, get it now.
Right.
Always moving.
Right.
And people like kind of just live out that vibe too. Like they're just very, I guess, in a way, extroverted and just trying to get connections or something. Is, I don't know, very active.
I mean, well, connections come when you active.
Yeah.
So as long as the activity is gonna bring that.
Right.
But out here, it's just laid back. I mean, I think because the smoking culture is out here more heavy. Because I mean, that's what it makes you do. It makes you chill.
Right. I was gonna say, do you think it's because you're more like spaced out? Because, like, you know, when I was thinking New York, I always think as you walking down the street, you bumping shoulders everywhere you go. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just crowded, you know? But then in Vegas, like, you have to have a car out here to get around low-key. Yeah. Because the bus, the block is a 10-minute walk. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no just a short block, you know?
Yeah.
Compared to other places. So I always thought maybe, like, because we're more spread out, we're more open and...
I'm sure that's a factor.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's definitely a factor, you know.
Yeah.
Like, if we was in New York, going back to New York, if you walk outside, you in it. Like, it's period, pretty much everywhere you go, unless you're like in Manhattan or Hampton or something like that, where it's country. I mean, it's country New York. New York City is, you walk out your door, then it's popping. Period.
Right, flyers
the
all
spaces, so the spacing is definitely a factor.
Yeah. No, and I feel that too. Like, that just always makes me think about clothing. Like, I feel like everybody that was from, like, New York, the East Coast, every time they stepped outside, they was fly. You know, and I'm just like, nigga, I barely get dressed. You know, like, I'm a super chill, relaxed environment type of guy. Like, I'm just chilling. Yeah. Okay, so another question I have for you is, what was easier than you thought? Like, what about the transition that you thought was gonna be hard turned out to be pretty easy?
I guess would be probably finding a job as quick as I did. Because I was having such a hard time finding a job at home. It took me. Well, I was waiting on a certain job. I was trying to get into the government, and like I said before, they check. And I didn't check out. But I was waiting on that because they take forever to check. And I told myself, after I came here, after the funeral, after I came here and went back home, I was up for the job. And they did a check, and I didn't check out. So I told myself I was going to do, if this job didn't go right, if I didn't get the job, then I'm gonna just go ahead and move. So that was kind of the point where I made the jump. But then when I got out here, I found a job in like a month. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was gonna be hard because I was having a hard time there. But I knew that this was a town of numbers. Everybody needed accountants. But I didn't think it was gonna be that quick just because I was having a hard time back home. So I moved here in September. I moved here September 1st, 2015. Had a job by October. And then I just started my career here, I guess. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, and I understand that one place at Vegas is always, we numbers, you know what I'm saying? All the casinos out here, all the small businesses out here doing stuff.
Right. I had to learn the casino stuff. So I went from federal government accounting to casino accounting. I got to learn that. But that's the only thing.
How do you explain the differences?
The federal government is a lot more strict. Of course it's strict out here too, but it's strict for a different reason. Federal government is just steady. I don't know, how can I explain this? It's just steady because the government is always going to work. The government's always going to go on. Like, they take these furlough days, like, all right, we fake like we're not going to pay anybody, we are going to pay somebody, so whatever. But it's just steady.
Consistent.
Right. Vegas is gambling. So it's different rules to it. It's a lot easier to make rules on steady stuff than stuff that's moving a lot like gambling. You know what I'm saying? Because you kind of know, but it's up and down.
Something that's low key, like kind of made up low key. It's like you're now counting a game. You know what I'm saying? You're a game now.
Right.
That just kept growing.
And shoot, it's always going though too, like 24 hours.
Exactly. That surprised me when I came out here too. I was like, I never seen a city that was just 24 hours. Everything back home closed at 10, 12, 2.
Imagine that, bro. I'll lose my mind.
That's how I felt like Reno, man. Because it was like, when
I was like that.
Yeah, it was like by 10 o'clock, everything shut down. Like, if you didn't grab your food, maybe a Jack in the Box.
That's what I was about to say. Yeah, the Jack in the Box. Jack in the Box. I think Walmart was 24 hours still then too.
Well, at least when I went, nah.
It wasn't?
No. I was like, damn, bro, like I can't.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because by the time I went 2012, you went probably what 2016.
2016, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, Walmart's done with that. Oh my gosh.
But yeah, no, you're right on the 24-hour thing. It's just volatile.
Right. It's 24-hour everything. You know what I'm saying? You can get back home. It'll be like a couple places is open 24 hours, and they'd be like bullshit a lot. McDonald's open 24 hours sometimes. It's 24 hours on the weekends. And
right. When they know people is out or something.
It's every
night, bro. Nah, and it blows my mind too. Like Vegas always gets me because it's times where, you know, like you said, I can't sleep. And I can really say, you know what? I'm gonna give me a cheeseburger right now at 4 o'clock in the fucking morning. You know, and what always kills me, something I always say to myself is, it's always somebody else on the road.
Yeah.
It's never just an empty road, bro. Like, it's never empty. There's always somebody else on the road. Like,
the only time I saw it was empty in Vegas was when COVID hit.
That's it.
Because I was one of the unnecessary jobs that had to keep going. So driving on the freeway or just down the street, no cars.
Yes, bro. When COVID hit, late night COVID was creepy.
Yeah.
There was nobody out. People working at the gas station, that's it. You know what I'm saying? It was like,
it was eerie for sure.
But yes, it always blows my mind now. Like just now, COVID's over, and I'm like, there's always somebody on the road. Why is there always somebody? No matter how early I get, the most empty I get is when I head to the airport early morning, and it's still somebody on the road with me. Like, it's still somebody being stupid somewhere. I'm like, still somebody messing up my route. That's crazy, bro. So, what is something that you missed that you didn't realize you would miss about home, about the East Coast?
I mean, well, definitely the friends first, friends and family. But I would say and I'm sure a lot of people wouldn't agree with me with this out here, but the humidity out there.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Exactly.
You miss the humidity?
Yeah.
I can kind of see why though.
Well, no, I can't. I need to explain.
So
I'm a hot boy. I like heat. You know what I'm saying? I don't like 120 heat, but around here I can get 90s, like how it is now. Like this, I like this. But with humidity, it's a little different. But I like the sweat too, though.
I feel it.
You know, and I kind of sort of understand from Reno too, just because of like how it was, or the time we went to Atlanta for the family reunion.
Oh yeah, it was hot. It was hot down there.
It was crazy because it was hot, and then later that night, a whole bunch of storm clouds come out of nowhere, like pour, bro. And then as soon as it's done, it's hot as hell in humidity. But like it felt good to a degree, other than taking a shower afterwards and like having to do all that because you're sweating so hard. But I mean, before that,
I don't know. So okay, so I don't travel too much. Keep it 100, you know. I've been to the East Coast. Once time I went to Michigan for a football camp, and that was the worst experience of my life. Like, it was so hot out there. Like, I could not sleep at all throughout the night.
With the humidity?
Yes, like it was too humid, bro. Like, I could not sleep at all. I was just.
I mean, well, you from the West, so I mean, it's kind of expected. You used to what you're used to. I'm from there, so that's
what you expect. Yeah, you get used to
what
it.
I'm used to.
So you don't like this dry heat, then?
I mean, it's alright. I like heat, and I don't like cold.
I feel that.
And that's one reason. That was another factor. Me moving out here, I don't want to see no more snow.
Yeah,
I'm good on that. I mean, unless I want to go see it. And if I want to go see it, then like was it Mount Charleston right there, or Lee Can, or
shit, you can go to damn Lake Tahoe if you really epic. You know
right, but I don't want to see it, so I'm good.
Nah, I feel
if I see it, I see it.
Nah,
in travels, but I'm good on living in it.
Yeah, and I can imagine living it. You had to shovel driveways and all that.
I hated this. I hated that, dog. I hated it.
So, like, do they ever, like, I'm always curious of this, do they ever, like, actually, like, just truly cancel work because you can't make it? Cause no,
They have. Well, this is before COVID and everything. COVID changed a lot to where you can work from home pretty much for your job. And any job can make it happen. Like it's easy for it to make it happen.
right.
But some jobs don't want that.
Well, some jobs, they want to watch you the whole time. That's why.
That's true too.
They want to babysit you. Nah, I feel you on that one, bro. You good, bro? Yes, sir. But so then another question I had for you was, which would you say is better? If you can put that, or can you put that label on it? I'm sure everything has its ups and downs.
I mean, I like where I'm at. I think this is a better weather state, man. I like the weather. You know what I'm saying? I keep saying to my family and friends, I miss them back home. So they're good. I can't say, I don't know.
Right. Because it's like life is working for you out here, so.
Yeah, but life gonna work.
No matter
life
what,
gonna work like anywhere. Like, this may not be the last stop. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to get to California. California just expensive. Everybody from California moving here.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm in a good spot right now. So we'll see, but you never know, man. You never know.
Yeah. No, I feel you on that one, bro. And I feel it's always, I just always love the idea of just how you did it, like the idea of I moved from one side of the country to another side of the country. And everything's different. Weather's different. Fucking the scenery is different. The city is different. The type of city is like, I don't know. I always just find like that changes to be amazing to me. Definitely everybody that comes from like something big to something Vegas-y.
Right.
Vegas is big, but at the same time, like you said, we still spread out, or Vegas is so small. As everybody always say, like everybody know everybody out here type shit. So.
Right. I mean, you're right about that. I mean, it's cool though. You just come in and adapt. It's not. It's scary, but it's not scary. You know what I'm saying? If anybody else is thinking about, making a jump, making a move, doing something drastic, I mean, you got to think about it, pray about it. You know what I'm saying? If it seems right, then follow it. You know, it's not hard.
Yeah.
Seem hard, but it's not hard.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You just have your stuff together, have a plan, and you can do whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Take action.
Right.
Yeah, no, I feel that one for sure. Like you said, take action, have a plan. That's plan A for sure, like where you gonna stay at, what you gonna do. But find a plan, stick to the plan. Stick to the plan. I love it. So, one of my questions for you is I'm going to interview you, Yatta now, it's being Yatta. How do you like accounting? Like, how does accounting make you feel compared to like working with the public?
Compared to working with the public?
Yeah. I don't know if you ever did it. I've done the Players Club, and then I went back and did auditing after that. And then it was just always something different about the vibe of working from up front, people faces, to behind the scenes,
You like working with people, that's not a bad thing. I mean, you gotta make connections. Especially in this town, it's a lot who you know and not what you know. I mean, of course, what you know is going to get you somewhere, but who you know is going to get you further. Right? Because the town is so small. You're just saying that.
Yeah.
But it's not. Damn, hold up. What you just
I do feel you on that one though. Like you said, it's not what you know, it's who you know.
Oh, so getting to know people.
Yeah.
Right. So yeah, I like getting to know people, but you never know who somebody is. But I normally just try to do it myself and meet people along the way. As far as my job goes, I'm not in front of the public. I'm behind the scenes. counting numbers. So I rarely see the public. I try to get out when I can.
Right.
But normally I'm in my office. If I was working like, of course, 24K, like I see table dealers, bartenders, everybody got interaction. They all seem like they're having fun, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I would like to do that, you know what I'm saying, sometimes, but I mean, I guess and where I'm at, I'm just trying to, say I got a plan. I'm trying to grow what I can do and then do what I can on the side too.
What do you do on the side?
I'm trying to start businesses, or I'm trying to coach football. I'm trying to do like all of this. You know what I'm saying? But work right now is I'm just trying to get established because I just started working after COVID. I was for 2021. I started working after COVID, like October. My first job after COVID, and I got another job since then, and that's where I'm at now. So right now I'm just trying to build some time, build where I'm at, get a couple years in, because I just started there like a year ago, not even a year. So I'm just trying to build some time right there, stack some bread,
Right.
and then start funneling money into what I can. You know what I'm saying? Coaching football or like internet business, try to do some e-commerce, sell some shit on the net. You know, get this internet money. That's
where it's at.
That's where, right. Just tap into it. I don't even need all the internet money. Just give me a little bit and then straight.
Go.
You know?
Yeah.
That's one easy to build, or quote unquote easy to build asset. Especially if you get it going right.
Yep. No.
Right.
Exactly. Look, I've been watching this. This is what show? I don't know what show it is. This is some show. I had like the free Samsung TV, whatever they give you. It's pretty much a show where these people go, they buy pallets, and they just sell the pallets off.
Yeah.
They buy pallets of whatever, pallets of kids' recreational toys, and it be bikes and skates and whoop whoop and.
That's what Gerald Dobb does. Because, he just package them. He receives them from the truck, package them up to be sent to wherever it needs to be, and then they just sell it in their personal store or whatever it is. And,
Right.
I mean, shoot.
Right. I
Access to
mean,
that.
you gotta sell something. Like OG told me back in the day, you can't get rich doing 9 to 5. You gotta sell something. So just trying to sell something. You know what I mean? I ain't trying to get rich. I'm just trying to be straight. That's all I need. I ain't trying to be Bezos out here. I'm just trying to make a little lane.
Nah, I feel that. That's deep. I never heard it that way. Can't work a 9 to 5. You gotta sell something.
Nah.
Well, I never heard somebody just say it like that though. You know, I always hear it say start your own business or something like that. I never heard just like sell something. I'm like, oh,
That's what the business is at the
exactly.
at the root.
That's what business is.
Yeah.
You selling services or you selling goods. That's what a business is. It sells something.
Sell something. It's a service.
Somebody's always buying something.
Somebody's always buying something. You got what something's what you have what somebody's willing to buy. So you might as well sell it. That's deep. I never heard that simple. That's so much simpler than saying start a business.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Sell something. Just sell something. Just sell something. Just something. You know, just sell something.
Right.
That's all. Just sell something. That's all. No matter what it is, just sell something. You got it. I love that. I love that right there. I'm writing that down. Yes, I love that. Yeah. So you got any advice for anybody else that's out there just thinking about doing a type of change in life like this?
I mean, yeah, man, you have to. Hey, look, I'm God rooted, so I'm always gonna go back to that. You got, if you're thinking about doing something, if you rooted in God, if you listening to Him, He's probably telling you the right thing. So whatever you hearing, act on it. I mean, do something about it. Do something little, do something big. If you're gonna do something little, that's cool. If you're gonna do something big, just have faith.
Right.
It works out so far. You're living proof.
Yeah.
We're all living proof.
All right.
Shoot.
No,
Faith is important. Strong faith is important. You know what I'm saying? It don't have to be blind either. He gonna show you things. He gonna show you. So it's not gonna be blind faith, but just have faith.
I was gonna say, I guess, kind of going off of that, you said you grew up in the church and, you know, in a God, Jesus type household. Have you ever felt out? Like, you know, wandered, I guess? I mean, probably an obvious answer, yeah.
Wandered.
Yeah, but
I've been wandering my whole life. But that's the struggle though.
yeah.
I mean, I know where I'm at. I always go home, but I'm out here. I'm exploring. This is my. We are here for a purpose, honestly. You know what I'm saying? The more we seek God, the closer we get to our purpose. So if we going for our purpose, we have to go seek things out. Like we have to find our purpose. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't even know what their purpose is.
Yeah.
We still have to find it. A lot of people, some people know what their purpose is and they're not acting on it.
That's the wild part too.
Right.
That's when I feel restless.
Say it again.
That's when I feel restless. It's like I know I need to do something.
Do something.
Like I don't know what. I know the purpose, but I don't know necessarily what it is. But like I'm not acting on it right now, and that's making me restless. Like, but I don't know what it is. But that's why you need to go seek.
Yeah.
Exactly. No, you do know what it is.
Yeah.
You do know what it is. Well, you know that you need to go see what it's about.
Yeah.
If it's itching, you're gonna scratch it sooner or later. You
Might as well scratch it right now.
Right.
Scratch right now while I keep itching.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's deep. I love it. So, I know you was talking about maybe this won't be your last spot. Where other place would you possibly want to move to? Like you said, besides Cali.
Besides Cali is I guess out. Out the country.
Really? Like where would you go out the country?
I mean, I guess I would have to explore explore some more because I haven't been. No, I've been out of the country once.
To where?
Mexico, Cancun.
Oh, how'd you like that?
It was nice.
Yeah.
It was definitely a nice trip. But I mean, I like to travel. I mean, I like to see new things. So I guess you got to travel to see new things.
Right.
But the United States, I'm not pressed to live here. You know, if I stack up enough or if I start selling something and I get to work from anywhere, then I'll be trying to work from anywhere.
Nah, that's my goal. Work from anywhere.
Yeah.
Work from anywhere. Sell something so you can work from anywhere. Sell anything.
I mean, now it's just I was talking about the jobs make it easier nowadays. For you, it's easier nowadays. If you do it on your own, everything is internet. It's internet money. It's all on the internet. You can do the internet from anywhere. So I think that's the goal right now.
Freedom.
Freedom.
Yeah.
Yes. What is freedom for you?
I mean, shoot, if you can figure out how to do it online, then I think that's probably...
Nah, I mean, what's the definition of the word freedom for you? Like, what is your definition of the word freedom?
Peace in doing whatever you want.
Okay, I like it.
Because, like, I mean, yeah, you can work a 9-to-5 big tech company as a highest officer, but that shit's probably, like, stressful and it's not your... And you won't feel like you should be doing something else. But, I mean, being able to do what you love and not get tired of it, but still being able to do what you want. And, I mean, to kind of relate that to today's standards, it's, well, feasible in the U.S. or I guess anywhere, sell something. But, like, I don't know, I guess finding that financial freedom along with that spiritual, mental freedom as well, physical freedom at that too, because, I mean, if you want to travel and free up your time and figure out to do something remotely and go do that, or, like, I guess in my case, figure out how to have an asset so I can just go off doing music. Music's not always gonna pop off, but like, I mean, still making it or vibing with it or creating something new is probably a hell of a lot just more calm and peaceful than, you know, being at a desk or some shit.
Right.
He said the music might not pop. When it does pop off, it's gonna be crazy.
It might not pop off when it does. So I feel that. What about you, Yatta?
I mean, I agree with Nephew was saying pretty much. I mean, even to have something like a internet business, it's still work. Like, don't.
It's still work.
It's a different type of work than what I'm doing now, but it's still work. You still have to work at it. But to be able to work from anywhere that's I guess like immediate freedom. But just to be able to do everything that you want to do with no problems. No problems, no obstacles. But honestly, if you're doing what you want to do, if you're going towards your purpose, you're gonna obtain obstacles. So you can't just nothing is just carefree like that. You have to work hard for whatever you get.
Right.
But while you're working hard for it, obstacles are gonna be in the way because you're working hard for it. I mean, it was kind of like what I was speaking to about purpose earlier. The more you go into your purpose, the more obstacles you're gonna face. Because you know the enemy don't want your purpose to happen, so you're gonna attack you because you're getting closer to it. But you can't let that discourage you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You gotta keep thriving through that. Freedom is being able to do that. Being able to thrive through that. To me, I like that fight. The fight lets me know that something's coming. You know what I'm saying? So I embrace it and fight through it. Keep my faith and just keep going.
Right.
So your mind frame about it.
Right.
Yeah. No, I love that.
Because the negative self-talk as you're going through it does not make it easier. And then you lose your faith and your drive at that.
Right.
And it's just like, you know, take it as neutral as it's an obstacle at the very minimum. And then if you want to be enthusiastic about it, it's just like, ooh, obstacle, let's get it.
Right. Yeah, exactly. That's what it is. Obstacle. Right. Let's get it. Yeah, speed bump. Yeah. Everybody hands up. Roller coaster ride time. Like, you know.
That. Exactly that.
Yeah. But no, and I wanted to ask that because when you said it, it was funny because Brianka, shout out Brianka, check out her episode. She had hit me up on that on Facebook really like the other day of what is freedom to you? I'm like, oh, interesting. I've been thinking about it since then, and I think, you know, I'm kind of to this point of kind of how Yatta said it. I'm gonna have to work or something. I'm gonna have to do something. You know what I'm saying? I can't just really get paid to sit around and do nothing. You know, or I can't live the lifestyle I like to live doing nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I think freedom would be for me would be the ability to live the lifestyle I desire while doing the service or selling something I prefer type deal, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You know what I'm saying? So I want to live the lifestyle I want to live, selling a service that I prefer to sell. You know what I'm saying?
So doing something that you like.
I prefer to do. Yeah, exactly. That 100% like. You know what I'm saying? I love.
Well, I mean, I guess that's the life.
You know what I'm saying? I think that, and that's something like that. I guess that's the life. That's like the life to me.
If you're doing something you like and you get paid for it, yeah.
Yeah, you know, doing something I like, get paid for it. Exactly, that's simple. I want to do something I like, get paid for it.
And like, it like, I don't know those of you that's had a sales job before, but if you don't like the product you're selling, it becomes 10 times harder to sell the product. Yeah.
Right.
And honestly, I'm not happy with a lot of the products and the mind frame behind it. And I understand it's just business sometimes, but like I don't know, my purpose is to either break past that and like get a different perspective or actually sell the type of service or this life work that I want to sell, because then I'm passionate about it. And I have, if I'm passionate about something, I realize that I'm pretty much undefeatable.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right.
And because I know it's for the right purpose or, you know, what I believe in, I guess.
Right.
Well, it definitely makes it easier to sell. I mean, that's exactly what you're saying. Just the flip side is, if you don't like it, you ain't gonna sell it. If you do like it, it makes it easier to sell.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I fully agree because I did do pest control sales, and it was just like once I seen the hustle of how they earn money, I guess it was kind of like, oh, well, that's messed up. You know what I'm saying? And once I find it's like, oh, there's something messed up in here, I can't be positively selling my
Product.
this company stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, no, I truly agree with that one. I truly agree. So, one thing we always ask everybody on the show, Yatta, is where are you still swimming to in life? So, like, you know, what are your next goals? You know, things you want to reach. Definitely, I guess. Well, shoot, you did a whole life journey, so we can ask you in life. Yeah, your life is really a change, so I feel that works.
I mean, just keep swimming. I'm on like I said before, so where I'm at now, like I said, I just started my job less than a year ago, so just trying to get established there. There's room to move up there so I can make more bread there, but the next step is to to sell something. That's the next step.
Sell something.
That's the next step for me. And it's gonna happen soon, but I gotta pay attention to it. You know, this OG I guess he told me, but it's the same shit as the slaves. You know what I'm saying? You work master's house, and then you go to quarters and you tend to the garden. So the 9 to 5 is like working master's house. Now I need a garden at 10.
Yeah.
Which is, I need to sell something.
I feel I need to sell something.
What plants do you want? Go find out.
Let's go start seeing them, which look nice to you.
Start planting seeds.
Yeah. Shit, make your own seed. Yeah. I love that. And then we always ask everybody leave us a quote. So I was wondering, is there a quote you would like to leave with us? Besides, go sell something, which I think is the best quote ever right now. Like, yeah.
That's funny.
I'm loving it right now. Go sell something. I love it.
Quote, hey, babe, put on the full armor of God, man.
Wow. I don't know. This episode was mad chill, but like there was some key pointers in here. Go sell something and put on the armor of God.
Yeah.
It's a battlefield out there, but you good.
Yeah, once you get the armor
straight,
you got nothing to worry about.
Yeah.
We straight, man.
I'm gone when I'm gone. Other than that, I'm protected.
Yeah, I'm protected. I love it. It's so simple. I love the simplicities that he has. It's like some of the most
profound.
Yeah, you know. So, it reminds me of what's that book? The Alchemist.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, like
he always say, you know, the whatever. What was the world rule of life? What can be read on the emerald?
Yeah, it was the secret to ice, or it was the secret to life, or something like that.
Yeah, like the secret of life can be written on an emerald, but there's thousands and thousands and thousands of books being written to try to explain what that emerald means. And it's like, why? Nigga, just keep it simple. You know what I'm saying? Just keep it as simple as possible, and boom, you good. You know? And it's like you said, start a business. Go get you an LLC. You see the videos, you know. Wake up in the morning, don't even eat breakfast. Go make you an LLC right now. And you know what I'm saying? Like, you see it, and it's like, damn, you making this shit sound so difficult. Literally, just go sell something. You know what I'm saying? Go sell something. Go sell hair. Go sell something that you do already, you know.
And live.
Yeah, and just live, and just go with it. You know, you want your hair done? I'll do that for you, girl. You want your nails done? I'll do it for you. You want some juice? I make juices. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody looking for what you got.
Yeah.
You know,
just find what you can provide.
Yeah, and go sell it.
Right.
And go sell that bitch.
Right.
I love it.
Eventually you're gonna find something you like to sell.
Yeah, eventually you're gonna find something you like to sell. Exactly. And just keep trying. You know, and stop selling your time.
Just keep swimming.
Yeah, just keep swimming. You got this. Go sell something.
Just keep swimming. Don't keep sinking.
Yes, I love it. Well, Yatta, man, I just want to say I appreciate you for being on the episode. Or is there any like lasting tips you like to leave with us, or you all good? You feel?
I think I'm good. I enjoyed myself. Thank y'all for having me.
Thank you
Yeah,
for coming.
thank you for
For
coming.
sure. I mean, we can do it again sometime. You know, this is some time coming, but I mean, it's family.
Yeah.
We can always chop it up.
For real.
Yeah, no, and that's us. We gotta do that a lot more. You know what I'm saying? And that's my fault too, because a lot of times when I think of like guests, I'll be like, okay, I want to do it with this person, but I need to think of something to do it for, and I always want to have it. But talking with Trib the other day, actually we could just talk that later. I don't want to go too much shit right now, but yeah, pretty much I just got to start. Like I said, just taking more shots, pretty much shooting the ball, taking more random shots, you know, and not giving a fuck. Just let the fucking automatic be automatic.
That.
You know, I'm trying to be perfect with it, bitch.
And in reference to the previous episode, fuck it.
Yeah, fuck it. Exactly. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Just let the rounds fly and see what it hits.
Nah.
See what hits and sticks. So,
Trust yourself that you ain't harming anybody or anything. Trusting yourself in that. And just do what to do.
Do what you do, baby. You know, do what it do, baby. Yeah, I love it. But yeah, y'all, I appreciate you so much for joining us. Thank you again for taking us some time.
Thank you.
Yeah, I appreciate you. Bro, thank you for another great episode.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, as good as always. I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Beat fired as always. And I love the dreads too. Your dreads looking a little drippy right now.
I just took out the twists on them. What was it, a day or two ago? So I was like, yeah, it's time to let them free. I was holding them in for a minute just so it can look so curly as it does now.
Right.
Now we can let out. But yeah, of course, thank you for having me again, brother. Like, it's always fun doing an episode. Thank you again, Yatta. It's been a blessing. And you spit the most simple lines.
Yeah, I love it. Simple knowledge, man. Like you said, everybody make it so difficult. Nah, keep it simple. Keep it simple, stupid. I forgot where I heard it. Yeah.
That's a thing.
Yeah.
It is a thing, though, right? It is a thing. Keep it simple, stupid. I really keep it simple. But yes, appreciate everybody out there listening today. Hope you guys had a wonderful day, marvelous evening, and a splendid afternoon. Make sure to get your Audible book. And remember to just keep swimming.
Peace. Love y'all, man.
Say it though.
Oh, you gotta say
Yes,
just
say
keep
it.
swimming for me one more time.
Just keep swimming.
There we go. All right.
All right, guys. Have a good night. Peace.
Peace.
Deuces.